EliteAnalytics is a powerful cloud-based business intelligence tool that assists park and marina businesses in visualizing their data with coherent, immersive and interactive insight, enabling them to make informed decisions. It is an all-in-one convenient and easy-to-use solution. Let's start with the analysis views. Within our current model, we have bookings analysis, leads, owner and park analysis. The model is built in a way where just within a few clicks you can get to the data in exactly the way you need it. In this example, looking at bookings by confirmed date, in the top right hand corner I have some filters that I can use, in this example the last 24 hours, and down the left hand side where I can segment year, booking type, name, agent and booking grade. Once I have configured these filters, I then get the report and the data I need directly on my screen, where I can see along the bottom how it's comparing year on year, month by month, and gives me that overall book this year 7-night average and book last year 7-night average. So when I'm setting my prices for the following year, I can see exactly where I need to be within a few clicks. Also within the booking model is I have capacity. This allows me to get to that minutiate detail to see exactly how my bookings module is performing throughout the year. I'm able to see my total tariff amount and my available entities with my tariff per available entity. All of this data along the top hand side of the report, and then down the right hand side my occupancy by park. I've got then a little bit more detail along the bottom. In the same way as the previous report, I can then configure by season, name, type, plot type and booking grade to get to the detail that is required. Let's have a look at deals. Within the deal analysis, I'm able to see my uncompleted deals, where I can see how much my total paid is, what's due, and also what my finance due is. This will give me an analysis by month completing also. I've got then some more detail on a deal by deal basis on the right hand side, with still my filters and my slices along the left and along the top. I also get to see my completed deal measures, and again where I can see month by month how I'm performing by my unit margin. On top of that we have the leads analysis, and within a leads analysis we get the overview screen, where I can drill down by selecting a park, by number of appointments, then by park, and that will then interactively filter on the right hand side and show me my number of calls per sales lead, my calls per appointment, and then give me my overall funnel. I get 5 appointments per show, number of shows, shows per sale, and number of sales is 1, which is giving me that overall sell rate of 20%. Again, all within a few clicks. Let's take a look at the owner analysis. We've got site fees. Within site fees, you're able to analyze how your site fee penetration rate is going. And as you can see, you get your total billable plots by park for that particular season. And you can also see along the top by group how you're performing. How many plots you have, how many billable, and how many have current owners. Also in the bottom right hand corner, you get your site fees yield, where you get it as billable as a percentage of possible. Here you can see as an example, on our Park Suffolk, we've got a 35.2%. And then finally, let's have a look at the park analysis. And this just gives you an overview of how your overall park is performing. You can see here how many plots are owned, are they usable as stock, the number of owned units and fleet and sales units, the units valuation, which is feeding directly from Elite Parks or Elite Marinas. You get then your raw unit list with all of the detail, but also the core information that's required. Whether that plot or unit is available for sale or booking, the number of owned units and sales units on that particular unit. All of these analysis views are available at the click of a button where you can filter and segment to get to the data that's required and enable you to make quicker business decisions by having this data at your fingertips. Within the reports, you also have the ability to turn some of the charts into a table. Let's have a look on payments and balances for an example. When you're onto the chart, all you need to do is right-click and then set as Show as Table. That will then show the chart along the top with the table at the bottom. Again, where you would be able to easily export that data, analyze it in Excel, to PowerPoint, or extract it to PDF. Remember that all the charts are dynamic, so if you select any element of the chart, the rest of the report filters based on your selection. For example, if I select February last year, all of my numbers change and the relevant charts around the report also change based on my selection. As well as the export feature, which I shown earlier where you can analyze in Excel, send to PowerPoint or even PDF, you have the ability to share, where you can hit copy link. It copies the link directly to the EliteAnalytics report and you can send it to other colleagues as long as they already have existing access. On top of this, you can simply press Chat in Teams, and with the Chat in Teams option, you can then share to individual people the direct link of the EliteAnalytics report, as well as adding some commentary before sending. And then you can continue the conversation within Microsoft Teams. EliteAnalytics gives you the ability to use your data directly and share with colleagues at a couple of clicks, whether that be in Teams, a PowerPoint presentation, or exporting to a PDF report. We've been working in the background for our second release of EliteAnalytics, which is coming within the next couple of months. Let me show you a little bit of information about the next release. Within the Leads Report dashboard, you will now see that you get some clear visual indicators before you drill into the report. You can see your number of sales leads, your calls per sales lead, appointments per show, and your leads per appointment. So you're getting your funnel directly on your front visual view as you log in. Within this report, there's been a lot of user interface changes, just to make it clearer to read and understand the data. On the appointment composition, you get the same drill down, then with your funnel data showing on your right-hand side. We can then see within the leads area, I can see my leads conversion funnel, where that's clearly showing me my sales leads, appointments, shows, and number of sales. Again, using the filters along the top, where I can drill down by year, quarter, month, or week. On my lead and phone call measurements along the bottom, I'm getting a lot more detail, where I can drill in by park and see by salesperson my leads, appointments, calls, and calls made, essentially giving me my full funnel view based on the filters that I need. This information is invaluable for sales meetings, where you're able to see exactly the performance across the group, by park or marina. If I drill into the leagues view, this is a new version for our next release and gives you the outcome of the league tables, where you can specifically see information such as your original lead source, your appointment league table, leads and calls. Again, invaluable for sales meetings where you can directly see your performance with your filters along the top based on year, quarter, month and week. We've also made some changes within the unit sales report, where when I click on the home icon, I'll get then some key indicators on my dashboard directly, where I can see my number of sales deals, my average sales margin, my unit selling price, and my average finance granted. Let's have a look at some other analysis areas. If we look at units and margin, I can clearly see within the middle now, within the white area, of the areas to focus on. I get a last refresh date at the bottom, I still get my slices along the left hand side and my period, year, quarter, month and week along the top. But what I do see now along the right hand side is some key indicators again, where I get my total number of deals, my total deal margin and my average deal sales amount. Again, when I change any of these dates, very quickly my whole report changes dynamically and gets me the information that is required. All of these able to export and share with colleagues. Within budget comparison as an example, again with my slices along the left and my comparable years, a quarter, month period along the top, I'm able to see my number of deals, my actual versus my budget by month, my total deal margin, and then along the right hand side where I can clearly see the number of actual deals against my budgeted deals, as well as my margin against my budget. All of this information in the clear visual views, and with this next release coming within the next 2 months. Some of the other measures that we're bringing to this new release is where you'll be able to manage your whole season's payment report, where this will give you your receipts that are not reconciled, that are not currently showing in the measures. On the unit sales model, where we're going to add in private sales and the value of those private sales. Within bookings, the repeat booking flag, modeling on contact number and email, and also additional measures like repeat booker percentage. These indications are really valuable when looking into this report. We are also working on additional areas such as maintenance jobs and safety testing, making your EliteAnalytics reporting suite full and comprehensive for both Elite Parks and Elite Marinas. Thank you.